welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christine, founder of Sewing and the City. And before we jump into today's video, I wanted to share a new piece of furniture that has arrived that I'm really excited about. It's another vintage find. It's this little French like buffet or bar sort of thing. I'll definitely use it just for, for special dishes and whatnot. So slowly but surely I'm starting to put the pieces together to furnish my new apartment. And on that note, I am in this moment where I feel like I have a lot of not necessarily like unfinished projects, but just kind of like unfinished decorating in general. Like I have a mirror that needs to be hung. I have curtains that I hung last night that are too short, so I need to figure out something there. I have ideas for some different like wall art that I want to get, but I haven't quite made the decision yet. I have a chair that I want to refinish. So just lots of projects in general, and also lots of empty space that just is going to take some time to find the right pieces or just to really enjoy the process of putting things together. I cannot say that this doesn't like kind of bother me. Like I just have days where I'm like, I want to have everything done, So today, this week, I thought what would be really fun is to actually pick a room that I could actually finish and do a project that I could start and finish and wrap up with you here in one video. That is going to lead me to the bathroom. So one of the things that I recently picked up was this lemon yellow chair. It is new, it's not a secondhand one, but I found it and I just loved the color. I didn't really know where I was gonna put it. But once it arrived, actually I've been using it in the bathroom. And it's, kind of in a nice place because I have the washer just to the opposite side. So it's like a little laundry room within the bathroom. And I love having the chair there. It's kind of my dressing area. And so I decided to kind of go with this lemon yellow theme for the whole bathroom. And about a week ago, I ran across a new collaboration from a brand called Casatex. It's a New York based kind of like a textile brand. They have bedding, decor, and lots of bath stuff. So they did a collaboration with the online store Cherish. And this collaboration was a line of towels with this really cute, kind of like decorative scalloped edge. And I saw those and I immediately thought that would be so cool to replicate in lemon yellow with white towels. And so that's exactly what I'm going to attempt to do today. So I have a couple other things on the to-do list for the bathroom that I want to just get them done so I can check them off the list and have one room in this apartment absolutely 100% done. One of the things is the windows in the bathroom, actually in my bedroom, and then in the closet area are all these old wooden window frames, and they're super drafty. When I'm in the shower, I can actually see out a little crack in the wooden window frame. I can see like the outside, and I'm just like kind of watching the heat escape through the little crack in the frame. And so I got some of this insulation tape. And so that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to just go around the window frame in the bathroom with this tape and just seal it off really good so I can try to like keep some of my heat in. And then I want to put a little bit of art just right above the toilet. That will be it to really finish off this bathroom and with this lemon yellow theme. So as far as supplies go, the other day I took a trip to my new local fabric store, the Julian Lopez, and it was kind of a fun trip just because it was the first time that, well, not the first time I've been there, but the first time really knowing that this is going to be my new fabric store. So I did end up finding a yellow 100% cotton. This is like the Kona cotton. They had all the colors. So I did find a yellow that I really, that matches the chair. So kind of this lemon yellow. I did find some terry cloth toweling. So I picked up a little bit of that thread, of course, to match for the top stitching. And then I just picked up a little bit of this, it's kind of like a twill tape. I think I'm going to end up doubling it just to have a little hanger for the hand towel especially, but also the main towel. So just kind of creating a loop like that so I can hang the towel to dry my hands with it. I think the first step is I'm going to create a pattern of the scallop edges so that I can cut out my terry cloth. So I have one of my bowls here and I'm gonna use the shape just to try to get this scallop. Definitely have an eraser here. I think this is gonna take some trial and error, but I'm gonna try to sketch out the scallops. Okay, so I've got my pattern. The jury is still out on if this is going to be cute or not. I still am like, I don't know if this is actually going to work, but we're going to keep trying. It's just a hand towel, so if it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. I am going to cut out my terry cloth, and then we're going to cut the binding out of the yellow. This is literally the first stitch that I'm taking in my new sewing room. The first time I've actually used my sewing machine. So let's give it a roll. Yes. A little back stitch. So I'm just sewing all my 2-inch strips together on the diagonal. So I'll create my one long strip for the edging. So yay, okay. So my regular ironing board is still on its way. So I have my industrial iron that I just absolutely love. And I wasn't going to get a iron. I was thinking, oh, I'll just try to make it through. But I ended up just grabbing this kind of everyday clothing iron, and I have a little ironing setup here. This is, if you recognize, this is a sheet I got a couple weeks ago from, if you watched last week's video. So what I'm doing is just pressing this seam open, and then I'll press this whole strip in half to make it 1 inch when pressed in half. So I realized that I only have one bobbin because my pack of bobbins got packed, so it's on the boat coming. So I'm spinning just a fairly small yellow bobbin, but so far I have the first pass, the binding sewn on, and now I'm just going to flip it over and top stitch it. So I'm not sure that I like it. It kind of is looking like a duck. Maybe like a little kid's towel. So let's see how this turns out. It may not be, it may just be the color combination that isn't working. So let's see how this turns out. I'm gonna get this top stitched on and we'll see how this is actually gonna look. actually really like it. I think that while I was concerned that it was kind of looking a little bit juvenile or like a duck or something, I think it turned out so cute. It kind of definitely has that pop art, almost like a 60s kind of feel, and I love the way it just looks as a hand towel. I am definitely going to do the larger version and make a bath towel out of this as well. So super happy with the way it turned out. Okay, so the final thing that I want to do to get my bathroom buttoned up is the wall art. So I have, I really want to do a piece of wall art right above the toilet there. And I'm kind of like, through this project, I've kind of been getting like 60s vibes between the chair that kind of has that shape, as well as just the way the towels really kind of, yeah, there's the way, I guess, like, I feel like they're interpreted is sort of like 60s kind of like pop art. So anyways, I kind of want the wall art to reflect that. So I've gone ahead and gone through Etsy searching printable wall art, yellow. So I'm definitely keeping with the yellow theme, obviously. So let's hop over to Etsy and maybe you can help me decide. Okay, so these are my Etsy favorites. I do have a few other things in here for other like projects. But just focusing on the yellow ones. So the first one is this yellow, it's a Kelly Ellsworth. I think it's a reproduction, obviously. And I really love it. This seller, The Wall Stories, has seriously some of the coolest wall art. I love this one. I was thinking about even just behind me above the new French 1960s cabinet. But I just love this seller. I think they have some really cool wall art, and I love this yellow one. The other one that I thought was really kind of like funny is this balloon dog that's actually pooping. I don't know. I think I kind of like chuckled a little bit. I think it's just kind of funny, but then after, I don't know, I'm like, it may just not be something that I want to look at every day, but I was like, that would be really funny. But I don't know about that. Then this one I really love. This is also by that seller, The Wall Stories, a Roy Lichtenstein from 1974, a repro. I love the lemon. I love the black and white. I think it's just so kind of mysterious and cool. Then I have a lot of lemon stuff. So like actually like very, yeah, like straightforward lemons. I'm not sure, like, do these feel too kitcheny to you? Like if I put these in the bathroom, that was my one kind of drawback with these. I love this one. I love this. That's like actual lemon. It feels very fresh and clean. This one is so funny. This lemon is reading a book called How Not to Be Bitter. And it just kind of gave me a chuckle, and I really think it's funny. The only thing is this is like an actual physical print that she sends to you. So, and it's a little bit smaller than I want. And then just some other kind of fun lemon ones. So, yeah, I think at this point you can kind of see my top three. This one, the dog, and this one. Those are my top three. Let me know below, which one would you choose? Yeah, all of these are, pretty well priced. And I think it costs, right around like $5 to print them on regular paper, which I'll probably just do. So yeah, it's not such a huge investment. So I could always do, change it out later. So definitely let me know your thoughts. Do you think the lemon is too kitcheny for my bathroom? And yeah, let's see. Okay, so I've got the photo hung, I've got my windows weatherized so there's no more cold air coming through, and I've got my towels done, and I also made, because I had a little bit of extra terry cloth, I made a little tissue cover, which I think is really cute. So I'm going to show you the final reveal. But before I do, if you liked this style of video, definitely hit the like button. It lets me know that you enjoyed this. I'm kind of experimenting with some different styles of videos, and it also helps the algorithm show this video to more people. And feel free to subscribe if you're not already. I'm definitely going to be doing more content in my new apartment. So without further ado, I'll show you the bathroom.